was just amazing. Mhm. So you can kind of see all this. This is, except the little concert right there. Just not playing the sound just because YouTube does copyright strike when you play music. All right. So just kind of hanging out. Mhm. All right. And like I said, and so that was kind of like I said, Anita performed. It was just an amazing time. I said I would recommend going to Rio Brazil either during New Year's. I mean, I like the crowd personally. If you're a person that doesn't like the crowd, you want to go when it's more organic and quiet and just kind of get a feel for what it's like during a normal weekend. I personally would go. I love the big parties, right? Because you get everybody, get all the people that come down, right? A lot of people get come down and hang out, right? So you're talking about, I would recommend going during New Year's. Was an excellent experience. So let's just talk about, estimated budget for Rio Brazil, right? So I think we kind of talked about it, right? I think if I were to just pull up my notes here, let's just say I'm just going to do a quick share screen again. If I just pull up a couple of notes here, let's just say, for example, um, let's just say, you're gonna, an airline ticket's gonna cost you about, $750 roughly, per person, right? So if you got one person and during New Year's, during Carnival, it could go up a little bit. So the earlier you buy, as always, the better. Let's just say it's like $750 per person for airline ticket. And I think I showed you that earlier. We were looking at airfare. I would average, probably for a hotel. So that's about 1,500 bucks for two people or 750 for one person. So about 100 bucks per day for a hotel or Airbnb is going to be about right. Or you can go a little bit more expensive if you want 150, 200 bucks. But let's just say you can spend about 1,500 bucks on airline ticket, another 750 bucks roughly, with taxes and everything on hotel for about a week worth stay. And then I would probably plan about 100 bucks per day for food, sightseeing, different things like that. So 100 to 200 bucks. So you figure, one day you're going to go to Trastoria Palace. That's going to be 50 bucks per person, 100 bucks. Then you maybe do like a sightseeing event, will be about 20 bucks per ticket. You may pay 200 bucks one day. Then the next day you may just go to a regular Italian restaurant, pay 50 bucks for two people, and then just get and maybe spend 100 bucks per day. So it kind of average between 100 to 200 bucks per day. So somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 bucks is what you're going to need for spending money and souvenirs and things like that. And then, so we figure with your airline ticket, with your hotel, and with your pretty much your spending money, I would say for two people, you could probably get to Rio, Brazil for about 3 grand to 4 grand, depending on how you want to do it. And that's, in my opinion, that's pretty good for a week of all inclusive for Rio, Brazil. You probably get a little bit cheaper to 2,500 if you really kind of pinched your budget. I mean, you can get Airbnbs for as low as like 40 or 50 bucks. But if you want a little bit nicer one where you're comfortable, get a good night's sleep, and really have some amenities at the Airbnb, I'd roughly say about 3 to 4 grand is what you're going to spend on a ticket on a vacation going down to Rio, Brazil. And then I'll just kind of leave you with the maybe with the the thumbnail I'm going to use for, I guess, Revelion